Look, you're gonna wanna stay around to the end of the video because we're gonna have a big reveal. So make sure you watch it to the end or skip past the parts you don't wanna see. Maybe I'll leave a timestamp for you so you can see the big reveal. Now let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so we have made it to 3 weeks, finally, post-op from removing my breast implants. It has been a long 3 weeks. It's been a different journey than I expected. If you have happened to been following my other videos, this was a lot harder than I anticipated it to be. Just because online I had seen so many girls say it was going to be so easy, that they didn't have to take any pain medicine, that they felt great right after explant. But for me, that wasn't the case. So I, at this point, like to share with all you ladies that have been planning for your explant to just know that you're not going to know how your recovery is going to be until you're in it. You know, you could be one of these girls that the block that they give you works well and you make it through those first few really painful days and then you're good and maybe you won't need much medicine. Or you could be someone like me that the block didn't work and so I had a lot of pain. And it also depends on how much the surgeon has to do to you. Everybody's explant journey is a little different. Some ladies are just simply removing their implants, whereas the majority of people are removing them and removing the capsules. If you had implants under the muscle, that also usually entails pec muscle revision. And so as you can imagine, them going in, cutting out all this capsule around the implant, and even for a lot of us ladies, it kind of adheres down on our upper rib cage, like myself. And you know, that causes a lot of pain. So for me, I'm 3 weeks today post-op. And one of my biggest pain points currently is I'm still having a lot of upper rib pain. And I've seen actually in a Facebook group that I follow, I'll link that in this video because I don't want to misquote the name, but someone was just asking that and they were 3 weeks post-op and they were concerned about the pain that they were having in their ribs. And of course I was able to comment on it and be like, yes, me too, just because naturally you just feel like something's wrong and you know, you're not sure if you should call your surgeon or whatever, you know, because this is just, you've never went through it before. So yes, that's kind of my update on where I am. I probably, a few days ago, I got to where I wasn't having to take as much medicine. I did have to take a lot of medicine those first 2.5 weeks. But that is also because the pain block didn't work and I don't methylase medicine correctly because of MTHFR gene mutation, and I ended up with an infection at my drain sites. So that just amplified the pain, and it wasn't very fun. But now I'm still feeling like I need like ibuprofen or something like that, like an anti-inflammatory. I'm still doing bromelain and arnica. I got, you know, those supplements. I can link those, the exact ones that I have in the description as well if you want to know the ones that I got. So I'm still doing that. I'm doing a lot of natural supplements. This whole time I've been doing a lot of natural things like drinking ginger with turmeric every single day just to make sure I'm keeping my body super healthy and working on the detoxifying and just trying to kind of cleanse myself from all of the surgery and anesthesia and the toxins, which I am still definitely releasing toxins because, you know, that's kind of a long process after you have explant. I'm still having rashes around my arms and under my armpits, which I've had ever since surgery. But as far as if you were kind enough to watch my last video I posted in this breast implant illness series, first of all, thank you for all the love and support. If you haven't seen that, I'll like put it up here to where you can click on it later and watch it if you want to. that was a pretty raw, uncut video where I kind of had to go out into the public for the first time at week 2, right after Explant. And at that point, I will also say, I guess I knew I felt really swollen, but I did not realize how swollen I was. My stomach, just this whole region was probably a couple inches like bigger than it usually is from just swelling. It was kind of crazy, like, because in the last like couple days, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I had a lot of swelling because I definitely started to just completely depuff. Not all the way, but I'm getting there. I have a sports bra on underneath here. I'll kind of share with you what I'm looking like right now. I do feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of fluffing. I've been trying to manifest some breast fluffing, so maybe it's working. Also, I think as the weeks go on, according to all the girls I follow in the Facebook group, you do fluff, you know, sometimes for up to a year after having Explant. So again, right after Explant, I didn't even look for like, I think it was 4 or 5 days. I was too scared. And, you know, but when you do look, just remember that's not your end look. That's just kind of after surgery look. And, you know, just look forward to your breast healing perfectly and fluffing and just looking really good as time goes on, especially. So, but I wanted to share with you all, sorry, I'm kind of all over the place because I had a lot I wanted to tell you guys in this video, but I wanted to share with you all, and then I'll show you what I'm looking like in my sports bra today. I wanted to share with you all, I got out of the house again a couple days ago, and I have one of my staple outfits on, which is like black leggings, black tank top. Of course, I have my sports bra on still because that's technically what you're supposed to be wearing right now. And, you know, I wasn't like dressed up or anything. I ended up putting a hat on, I think still kind of for just like hiding from the world a little bit. But we went out to the beach and just kind of like sat out by the beach for a while. And then we went to a restaurant. And I wanted to share with you all, this is so corny, but as a girl, I think you'll get it. So of course, naturally, we're just kind of like, are people gonna find me attractive? Now granted, I'm married, so it's not that it matters a whole lot, but of course we're human. So, you know, we like to feel good about ourselves and we like to feel attractive. So we went to a restaurant and as soon as we walked in, one of the male servers had walked up and he looked mesmerized. So I was like, okay, all right. He's still seeing me. He, you know, because in my head and a lot of our heads, we think that without our boobs, men are not going to see you. Like they're not going to think you're beautiful or whatever. And so I was kind of like, it gave me kind of like, okay, all right, your girl still got it a little bit. And then when we got to the table, we ended up with a male waiter and he kind of had that same vibe and I appreciated it. I did. I was happy. I felt seen. I felt like I was still attractive even without the big boobs. And it was good. And I wasn't, you know, I didn't even have my, you know, new bras on with, you know, that pumps, you know, lifts them up and, you know, perks them up or nothing like that. Just a sports bra with a tank top, which I hate these sports bras with my tank tops because they like kind of look bulgy in the middle because of the way they're made. But you know, it did feel good. So I share that with you guys so that you'll know that, you know, once you are getting through your healing process and you're putting effort into looking good still, and as long as you're carrying your energy good, people will still find you attractive. And so if you are worried about that, especially like maybe if you're younger or you're single, people will still find you attractive. Okay, so moving on, the big reveal. Okay, guys. Here it is. Here it is for right now. So I actually think that they have fluffed up some. And I actually kind of feel like, you know, like actually, I think they have grown a little bit more than the last time I checked, because the way my hands fit around them. Is that weird? I measured them, I think it was like last week, and I had to look up how to like figure out your cup size. And it said I was like a 32A, and before I was a 32 triple D. So I was kind of feeling some type of way, you know, and was like, yeah, my brain was kind of like, that's a lot of cup sizes. But like I said, think they're starting to grow or fluff or something. I don't know. So yeah, here's 3 weeks post-op. Yeah, here's my rashes still, guys. Sorry if that grosses you out, but just so you can see what I got going on. A lot of people tell me it's just the detoxing situation. Plus, they do put a lot of antiseptic on you for surgery. So anyway, but yeah, so thanks for watching. If you are new here, I have a playlist that I've been making for about a year on breast implants and breast implant illness and some of the cancers that is caused from breast implants. So if you are interested in that topic, be sure to check that playlist out. If you have any questions, please leave those below. And then if you like this video, please give it a like. If you're feeling my vibe, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.